Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well. So for today's reaction, we're going to be looking at the video. It's called I Am Officially a Muslim Revert Taking My Shahada. I have not watched this yet. I listened to the first like 10 seconds or so. I'm a little confused who the woman speaking is, and you'll see why in a second. So without further ado, let's get to.
Hi, so before I get into this video, I wanted to give a brief introduction as to what led me here. Welcome to my life journey and thanks for watching.
Hi, welcome to my life journey. Hello. Oh. And the first shot we see is Cuba. Okay, well, we know what happened in Cuba back in April of 2022, so let's listen to Miss Foodie Beauty.
So in April of 2022, I decided to go on a trip to Cuba to get away from everything and to do some vlogging. Now, I was in the middle of a very abusive relationship and I thought I was losing my mind.
You did lose your mind, and you never got it back.
And I woke up one day and just felt an immense amount of peace, and I didn't know why. I felt at that moment like I started finding my way to Allah.
What? You woke up in Cuba. Okay, so we know she had a couple rages in Cuba. Most specifically that I remember was the second night. It was the night that before she left. Remember, everyone was like, oh, you have to get on the plane tomorrow. You're going to be okay. You're going to make your flight. She did. She made her flight. But that was the night before she left. So she's telling us that the next, when she woke up to leave to go back home to Canada, that she had a religious experience, not only God, but more specifically, Allah. Um, I'm a little confused because that's not what happened. Um, so now she's trying to say that she found Allah in Cuba before she even knew Salah existed. Right? Okay. Okay. We're not crazy. She is, and she's lying, but okay. Let's, yeah.
But as a Christian, I didn't feel connected fully somehow, but I couldn't quite place my feelings. Months later, after
Oh my God. This is so fucking cringy. You know what this reminds me of? Okay. Look, remember on Facebook before everybody and their mother got on Facebook when it was just like for college students where you had to have a .edu to get into like Facebook to make an account? After that, the next wave of people that came in were young people, right? For the most part. Tech savvy people, I should say. It just looks like something that my great aunt Tilda, who does not exist, would put on Facebook. You know, like the really cheesy superimposed GIFs or GIFs, however you swing on that side. Oh my God. Just oh my God. Just I mean, look at her. What is this?
nearly giving up on love, God sent me Salah, my beautiful husband.
Bitch, you were still chasing Nodder when you got back from Cuba. What the fuck?
And I went to Kuwait to marry him. Salah, husband, and I went to Kuwait to marry him.
Oh, I thought she said she went to Kuwait as Miriam. Okay, she went to Kuwait to marry him. Okay.
Salah is a Muslim man.
Is he?
Shortly after being in the Middle East,
Oh my God.
I became a hijabi, and I can't explain the level of peace I now felt.
I can't get over the voice. I can't. I can't get over her voice right now.
And love, and just total acceptance in every way, support from my husband and from God. And for this, I owe Allah my life. I decided that a life of servitude to Allah is what brings me the most peace.
And she always goes on about, you're not religious. You're not even Muslim. Why do you even? I'm not a perfect Muslim. I never said it was perfect, but
I owe Allah my life. I decided that a life of servitude to Allah is what brings me the most peace.
you know what this reminds me of? Did you ever watch like those documentaries about like the Mormons and the Latter-day Saint Mormon people? The documentary, it's called like Eats or Keep Sweet and Obey or something like that. It's on Netflix. But it just reminds me, they would play like little like audio or videos that the Mormons in that Latter-day Saints church would create for their flock, right? And you just hear these women with these like fake nicey nice voices on saying, I want to be in servitude. Please let me serve you, Lord. Like that kind of shit. That just reminds me of. One more time, I'm sorry.
I owe Allah my life. I decided that a life of servitude to Allah is what brings me the most peace.
How's that life of servitude for Allah going?
And I have failed many times to be a quote unquote good Muslim, as I've allowed emotions and drama to get the best of me at times, and I still struggle with many demons in my life. However, I will never give up trying.
She is the biggest demon. That's why she struggles so much.
Allahu Akbar. Thank you for watching my story.
لا إله
لا إله
إلا الله
إلا الله
وأشهد
وأشهد
أن
أن
محمدا
محمدا
رسول الله
رسول الله
وأبرأ
وأبرأ
من كل دين
من كل دين
يخالف
يخالف
دين الإسلام.
دين الإسلام.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
Welcome to Islam. You are officially Muslim now.
These poor people have no idea what they've just done. They have created a Muslim monster.
مبروك بيبي مبروك الحمد لله مبروك.
Shukran. A nice new Quran. And oh my God, Chantal, was it worth it? Jesus God, was it worth this?
It has English translation and how to pronounce everything in English, so this will be a really good read as I learn more about my new faith.
ما شاء الله الله أكبر
Alhamdulillah.
الحمد لله. مبروك حبيبتي ألف مبروك إن شاء الله.
Oh my God, he kissed her. Look at the wait. We gotta slow this down, you guys. We gotta slow. I have it in normal speed, but we're slowing this the fuck down, guys.
الحمد لله.
مبروك حبيبتي ألف مبروك إن شاء الله.
Look at her. She's like, please love me. Please love me. And he's just like, he won't even like put his face closer to her. He's so robotic. Look at how he's look at her. Oh my God, this is so sad. This is the thumbnail right here, guys. Oh my God.
Today, Chantal, my pretty wife, become officially a Muslim.
I feel like we're watching like a white slavery video right now. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. And may Allah bless her. I love you, baby.
Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. So
Shut up. Whoever this person is, shut up. You're full of shit. Full of shit, Miriam.
today I have taken my Shahada. So I am now officially Muslim, follower of Islam. And for those of you who do not know, Shahada is the first pillar of Islam.
Oh, is it the first pillar? Shahada is the first pillar of Islam, you guys, in case you didn't know.
It's an oath and
What's the second, third, fourth, fifth?
creed recited, swearing to only worship Allah and to follow the word of his prophet Muhammad. So those of you who are not familiar, I'm Canadian. I am married to a
Fake married.
Syrian Muslim here
Syrian refugee in Kuwait. Okay.
who lives in Kuwait, and we are in Kuwait right now together. So I will be going back home soon for a bit, and inshallah I will be returning. So for those of you who do not really know my history,
We all know your history.
and just a brief recap, I went from being born and raised Catholic, although my family was not really terribly religious, but I was baptized and I went through communion and confirmation as a Christian follower of Christ. But that was more just of a traditional kind of indoctrination, if you will. I never really... Christianity, there was things about it that just never really fully resonated with me, made sense to me.
Does Islam resonate with you? Because clearly you're having an issue with that as well. So maybe organized religion isn't the right track for her.
And I went through a period of atheism, and then also I became agnostic, and now I would be considered, I guess, a Muslim revert. I will talk more about the reasons for that, why I chose to follow Islam, mostly just when I came to the Middle East and met my husband Salah. I found a sense of peace when I learned more about Islam that I didn't expect to have, and I found that turning to Allah and putting my trust in him in a lot of ways helped me deal with a lot of things that are difficult for me now even, and things that were difficult for me. Things that I saw maybe at the time as a curse actually became a blessing in a lot of ways, and
Really? Like what? What's a curse that is now a blessing?
a big teacher. And I still struggle with a lot of demons, and within myself I have a lot of issues that, as you've seen online, dealing with anger and a lot of character flaws that I continue to work on. And I know
You don't work on them. You let them just take over. You are the most weakest bee in the world. You can't control your emotions at all.
that the best way to do that for me is to be at peace with God and have faith
Well, the best way for you to handle it is to go to therapy.
in the grand plan. Everyone has one. So I'm officially a Muslim. What does that mean? Well, I'm in some kind of system and they take your ID, you have to fill out a form. The place where I went to take my Shahada was very nice.
You're in some kind of system. You just gave your ID to some random place that you don't even know what it is or what kind of system you just booked yourself into. Okay. It's a little strange.
Woman and a group of ladies, and I had to recite my oath, and she took the time to just educate me a bit on the background of Islam more, and asked me if I accepted certain beliefs.
Wait, you waited until you were going to go to the person who was going to solidify you into this faith, and she had to tell you more about the background of Islam? Don't you think you should have done some fucking research before you went to this place?
Of Islam. It talked about the history, the pillars, and if I accept the pillars, if I accept the prophets, if I accept Allah as the only creator, and of course I do.
You're full of shit, and you're so full of shit. It's like no one believes you.
Salah also purchased for me my own Quran, and it's actually a very beautiful book, and it actually has English translated, and it has how it's supposed to be pronounced, and then it has the Arabic version.
That's really fucking cool. It's a really nice book. If it has the pronunciations for things, I am all for that. Because, listen, Arabic's a whole different alphabet, right? So it's very nice that they have the pronunciation. I will give her that.
So inshallah, I will take the time and learn more about my newfound faith.
Spoiler alert, 2 years later, she still has not.
So I know people see so many different sides of me, some good, some not so good, and I do struggle, like I said, with becoming a better person, but inshallah, with my faith, I will continue on.
You've gotten worse. You've definitely gotten worse.
To keep trying to become.
Because don't forget, guys, like, before she got to Kuwait, yes, she was raging, but her rages were so, like, I don't want to say epic, but they were like massive blowout rages. Now she's more along the lines of like mini rages every day, like daily mini rages, you know? That's what it seems like. It's kind of changed. So like this is how she is all the time. Whereas she had like periods of happiness, you know, back then. Now she doesn't have that. It's just misery and just rage.
I'm a better version of myself. I believe that we are here to serve Allah, not only ourselves.
I feel like she's being forced to say these words. Like, say it. Like she's reading from a script. This is like every terrorist video you've ever seen.
And our own pleasures in life. And I've lived a life of just doing what I wanted for myself.
Hedonism, sloth,
And not
wrath,
really giving it any
greed.
thought for a long time. And I just cannot believe
Every single deadly sin will... That's fucked up. Every single deadly sin applies to her. Jesus. Go through the list, you guys. I'm telling you.
that I lived that way for so long and wondered why my life was so chaotic. So I will do more videos in the future and talking about my thoughts, my beliefs, everything like that. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them. Positive and constructive is most appreciated.
Because you'll never see anything that's not.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Masalama.
Still a few seconds left. I just want to see what I'm missing here. Is that it? Okay. That's it. I'll stop it there. That was the biggest hooey I've seen in a while. I'm not sure who that was speaking because little voice like this. I don't know who that is because it doesn't sound like Foodie Beauty, even though this is her. She's just so full of shit. Like how, just she's dumb for being scammed by Salah so shoddily. You know, like no person in their right mind would have fallen for that, right? Like I'm not to get on a plane and give someone your money. But he's also an idiot because he believes her stupid ass, that she believes the things that she's saying in these videos. My God. They you know what? These two are meant to be together. I hope they stay together forever. They deserve their love, whatever that looks like. And yeah, thank you guys so much for sharing this with me, being here and sharing this religious experience with me, I should say. It was quite the eye-opener, and maybe we should go to church now because I feel like Foodie Beauty is just sitting there like wishing we all would like go to hell. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Au revoir.